Now, with an incredibly talented actor, Antonio Banderas, he has been in more than 100 movies, and the newest one is the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Take a look.
Aristotle Papadopoulos.
Can you put the hood back on?
I have these two brought to Lucas and Francesco in my torture chambers.
Torture chamber?
Did he say cha-cha chamber?
No, he did not. Perhaps one day you learn that great men don't need to stoop to vulgarity to express themselves.
Oh, I know how to express myself. Believe me.
Antonio is joining us now. Good morning to you. Thank you for being with us. I'm curious, how would you describe this movie?
Well, I think it's an easy way to describe the movie would be that it's an action comedy. So that is very easy to describe the movie. Comedies now, in our times, I think they are, in a way, necessary. We have been just going through the whole entire pandemic all around the world. I think the people need just to relax a little bit and laugh.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's one of the services that we actors can provide the people with.
I love that. You're on the edge of your seat and you're laughing at the same time. And you play the villain in this film. And you said that initially it was going to be more of a comedic role, but then it took a little bit of a turn. Tell us how that evolved.
It evolved on the set. As we were just playing the character, we thought that actually, just to establish a contrast between all the good guys and the comedy side, you have to present a guy that actually is really threatening to the good guys. So we created a guy that actually was a sociopath, a liar, ego-driven, cruel, ruthless, and deeply eccentric, which doesn't make him my favorite guy in terms of fashion, actually.
Well, yeah, let's talk about the fashion, because yes, you play this villain, and yet your look is very unusual and yet distinctive. Can you describe it for us?
No, it's almost impossible. You have to see the movie. And it was going to be worse. I reduced a little bit the amount of, colorful jackets, kind of tacky shoes, wig, stuff like that I had at the beginning. And that we reduced it a little bit. But still, it's quite eccentric. Which makes him more hateful.
Yeah, what was it like preparing for that role? You said you weren't as comedic in terms of your acting, and yet your look kind of was at the same time. And you're playing, obviously, off of some incredible actors who are delivering some very funny lines. What was it like preparing for it and then actually being a part of this cast pulling this movie off?
Just trying to don't overdo the whole entire thing. With villains, you have sometimes a tendency to just overdo them, just to do a little bit more than is necessary. I just try to play him as we have all this look, all the exterior, part of the character. I try just to play him very sly, very calm, and just go step by step. I just try to imitate. And I want you to understand this correctly, but some politicians, that they are very, very, very well-mannered, and suddenly they can be very damaging too. I am not referring to anybody in particular, but there are people in the world that are very threatening in our day, so I just try to play as a politician, very sly, very cool.
Well, it was and is something that everyone's going to want to watch. It is an amazing film. And Antonio Banderas, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate it. You played him well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And
Bye.
The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard is in theaters now for everyone to enjoy.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.